Okay, just bear with me for a couple of seconds and I will be fully set up. I just have to grab my headphones and we'll start. Hi Ali, I'm just grabbing both coffee and headphones so that I can keep my sanity for the day. Have you... I think I asked you this when I popped into your stream a couple of nights ago. Have you played Baldur's Gate? I think the consensus... Let me turn that down. Oh, is my VTuber? And no. Just do you ever have issues getting your little, like, stuff to just cooperate? Because I've been having more issues with it recently, and I think maybe it's just my shit is out. My stuff is old. My stuff is very old, so... It's not like I'm playing with some new stuff. I'm playing on something I got in, like, 2016. It's been almost a decade. I'm broke. Nobody judge me. I'm broke. That's why I'm doing this. Well, and also I love video games and I play them constantly, so why not make money while streaming? I can't remember where I left off last time. So it should be interesting. Possibly. Slightly interesting, because I don't remember where I left off. Have you seen The Vampire Man with a Nice Boat yet? I know, but like... Ah, okay, so I'm in the Goblin camp. And I have to go talk to... Have I had a full rest? No! Okay, so I still have 2 rest, which means I recently did like a camping break. Whoop.
There must be something I can learn from it.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
How did I fail a perception check? I know that there's something right here, like... Oh well, let's see.
Hold out your hand. Let me show you something.
Hi, King Dinkus.
Go on.
It's been a while
Take this
since
ring.
you've been in my child.
It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails?
I know that you're trouble,
Heads it is.
so...
See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
Let's see.
Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it.
No. 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 I'm a horny gremlin for D&D hot guys. And girls. And women. And non-binaries. And not girls, but like women. Bad habit of calling women girls. And I really hate it, and I'm trying to get rid of the habit.
Heads! There. Happy? You got it. One sec. That's what I got. Nothing cool.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Like, I'm a poly nerd who likes D&D. So I'm just a gremlin 90% of the time.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
But come on. You can't deny. I'm sorry, I can't remember if, but I believe that we've had this conversation. You're bi, I think? So like, I don't know, if you had your pick of any of them, who would it be?
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. Fine. Look, you caught. Now, do me a favor.
No matter. As long as I keep the damn thing safe.
What's that? Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Oh, okay. So do you have any, I know you like fantasy games, do you have any desire in playing the games?
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course.
You are unable to speak.
Dingus, have you not played yet? I mean, I know a lot of people have played, but I know that the PlayStation edition, like, having the ability to play it on console is quite new. So I know that there are a lot of people who are console players, and they're slowly, like, getting up to playing, so... I know... I love how when I'm a cat, everybody just wants to pet me. It's very entertaining. What's Deep Rock Galactica? I am so sorry for the ads. I tried setting them to the lowest setting and Twitch has changed their guidelines on like how many ads at minimum you can run, and I can disable the feature, but if I do that, it's gonna mess up the, it's gonna mess up something. I have to find out how to fix it when I have time. I shall do that this weekend. But for now, I don't really know how to fix it. I've tried many things. What is Deep Rock Galactic?
Oh, Mole's in charge. Well, look, my kids say you've been busy since you got here. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same. and we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? I do, as a matter of... I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
Oh, so it's still... Okay, so it's still a fantasy-based thing. Ali, have you ever played D&D?
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else? Anything else? You've been a friend. There must be something I can learn from it.
Please, let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Lives are at stake. And those druids are going to get us killed.
We could have taken those
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
That went so well last time.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Do all the damn rituals you want! We need to get Arabella out!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake.
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's directed.
It's all my
Okay,
fault. I told her I wish the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now
So my-
Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Breaking into druid chambers to steal a sacred relic. She sounds like fun.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at
My
the end of my
question-
tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
My question's more general, so it's... Yeah, I'm happy to have any answers, really.
I bet she's giving them hell. She's not our kid for nothing.
Calm, Magrin. Give them a chance. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings. Druid or not, you're still an outsider to this place. Entry is forbidden.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Whoop. My bad. I dropped something by accident. Honestly, it doesn't matter who answers the question. I'll take any answer. Really? Doesn't really matter to me. D&D is a game for everybody.
King will be...
Few outsiders are...
Would that we could speak freely, my Earthheim friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind. Yes,
Common growth spell, but altered.
I thought you were housey.
Yes, what's your question?
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and
Where's Alcin? Promise me a...
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and you... Perhaps not. Only Master Halsin. If not, I fear for everyone here. Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper. The ritual is called... Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in.
Sorry. When I like something...
Shh! I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the... No.
If...
Yes! Yes!
If I like something, I tend to focus on it. So, like, while I can't find... I'm very particular about my interests. So...
Huh? What's that?
If I'm very particular about my interests. So when I like something, I tend to, like, hyper-focus on it. So...
You there! Hello!
When I hyper-focus on something, I really try to make it my main
He didn't
focus.
come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone. Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot
While
smell
I like
him.
tabletop...
He's not coming
Sorry.
back.
I can't focus and listen at the same time. It's a problem, believe me, in my day-to-day. But while I may like a lot of games, because I'm more of a visual entertained person, video games have been my go-to, and I've played D&D, but because I wanted to get really good, I focused on D&D for the longest time. So I really... It's hard for me to find inspiration to do newer things because I'm comfortable, and once I'm comfortable, I'll hyper-focus on making what I enjoy new to me, if that makes sense.
No. Still nothing.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Words of mine will change. No. Become.
My dumbass has been talking on mute for like a good couple of minutes.
More like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know? It can't hurt. I have my teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath, thinking of it now. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Yes, yes.
So, I'm not sure how much you heard. I've been playing D&D a lot, and one moment.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and note it, I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry. Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. She'd yell at me for that clunky verse. And make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Sorry, so one thing I can't do is like I can't I can't talk and focus on missions.
It's still rough, but my song is getting there.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Don't you think it's awful?
We'll save you, poor soul.
The critters start a duet of their own, attempting to drown out the bard's music.
Really?
They look at you expectantly.
Of course, we are born performers.
Unlike some.
I don't think it's a good idea for me to take that, but to answer your question, my husband's the one who mainly plays the Magic the Gathering. I haven't tried the Warhammer yet, and I mainly focus on the card games. So while I play, I'm not sure how much you heard. To answer the D&D question, I like D&D, but because I hyper-focus and I have a harder time really adjusting and adapting to things like change when it comes to hobbies or interests of mine, I tend to focus on D&D.
Someone singing?
Oh, it's beautiful.
It sounds like a trap. Excuse me.
Let's get in and out.
Okay, so I see a bird's nest. What the fuck is it? What are you singing? Okay, so as the D&D thing I explained, and also Magic the Gathering, it's a half and half. It's iffy for me.
Shh. Listen. Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic.
Where's that a fucking
Harpy's
heartbeat?
charm. Your chest fills with yearning. You want to get closer. You need to get
I
closer.
feel like I've made a mistake, but we'll find out.
Just a few more steps, and you can lose yourself in that sweet song.
So I'm Audi good lord, Audi AD. Fuck, I couldn't get that out for some reason. Audi AD, and so focusing tends to become really hard, especially when I have to focus on multiple things, which like is great in some capacity, but also shit in others. How dare you dodge my attack? Well, shit, she took half of my life. No, you're shitting me.
What happened?
Oh, so I can put them to sleep. That's great. Target is out of sight. Let's see. I can put you to sleep. Oh, fuck yes. I like Warhammer, but I also have trouble trying to get new interest. So hold on, wait. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is this. And then what I'm... Wait, I can't... Oh, that's bullshit. Okay. I'm gonna entangle you. Shit. Am I too low of a level? Oh shit, I might be too low of a level to do this. Okay. So you're going to be my strongest. So she's gonna be my strongest, until I get until I get Car. I can never say her name correctly, but until I get her, this person's gonna be my strongest surefire resource in like fucking these harpies up. Where did the other one go? Oh, you went up there, you fucking coward. So I have dash. I can dash to here. Yeah. I liked Warhammer, but I couldn't find good people to play with, and it makes all the difference if you want to play... It makes all the difference when you have good people to play with. I think I might be under-leveled for this. I think I might be a little too under-leveled for this. Which is a problem. What the hell? Yep, you're a pain in the ass. You are a pain in my ass. I need to get rid of you. But too, because even in D&D, I find myself...
What is this? I will have your head, Harpy.
I find myself...
Be quick.
not being able to find good players.
Let's have a little fun.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Okay, the only way to survive is to change. Yeah, I think maybe I was a little, under-leveled for this. But we're stuck now, so we're just gonna get it done.
A better position.
I want to have fun without the stress of like worrying about someone else's opinion about a certain matter, which affects the whole fucking campaign. Like that's been a problem with the campaigns that I have been a part of, is like they get so bent out of shape about so many things, and it makes it not fun.
Still on my feet.
How did I miss you?
I am fury. I am death. Make way.
That's true too. That is the one downside about that's the one downside that I would say about D&D is like you have certain limitations because people tend to be really picky with like regular campaigns. But then you tend to have people who are really picky
Nothing will stand in my way.
about certain things on campaigns, but then you also have really good people who just want to be creative and have fun. I swear to God. Hardly. You tend to like I don't know how to word it correctly, but it's really hard to find a good campaign leader. You know what I mean?
Victory awaits.
Outmaneuver them.
Are they gone? No. Yes. I mean, that's what the voice. I need to get back. Wait, you find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
That took the edge off.
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always and worse. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ah, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat. There was that magma mephit once. Nice fun. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for us.
So, sorry, I was reading and also listening. I say sorry a lot, don't mind me. It's a force of habit, it's a bad one at that, and it's just something I'm trying to break. So, there is a certain level to which people don't really understand how to DM properly now. And part of that comes from this idea that being a DM means that you control everything about the game, that you control every part of the game, that you are the primary person in control. And unfortunately, that usually doesn't work out too well for a lot of people. And what people tend to forget about being a DM is that as a DM, you're not supposed to control everything. Your primary goal, your main thing, is that you are supposed to control where the players go, how the story turns out, and how to continue on with your game that you made up. Players within reason are supposed to be able to have creative freedom in their characters. Granted, I said for reason, because doing things like what is essentially socially unacceptable in our society is what makes the difference. So like, let's say I wanted to like commit some heinous act against a certain group of people. That's typically frowned upon when it comes to things like playing with other people. And there are limitations on what you can do when it comes to you. There's a limitation on what you can do as a player. and so you do have to be mindful as the DM. However, you have so much creative liberties as the DM. You can create wonderful stories for everybody to enjoy, while their choices may not turn out to be the choices that you expected. That's the whole point of a campaign. I've been a DM on multiple occasions, and usually the only thing I've really faced that has been an issue for me as a DM are people who want to be godlike with their characters, which for me is like a big no. You have to have some kind of weakness, even if it's a weakness to your omnipotent powers, and you have to level up in order to get to that omnipotent level that you want to. I don't mind people wanting to be god levels of powerful, but it's kind of a mutual respect thing, and that's what a lot of games tend to lack, is that we like to think that if we play with strangers, it'll be easier. But playing with strangers is harder. Which is why you should build a friendship with some of the players, because if you build a friendship with some of the players, and you take the time to get to know them, and you take the time to get to know what they're interested in, and you actually put in the effort to understand your party as people and their character choices and everything else, you take the time to get to know the people you'll be playing with, and you can make good judgment on what exactly it is that they want to do. There are limitations to what a DM should allow, but very few. Which again, the only problem I've ever run into is that respect aspect, where players do not get along with the DM because they haven't taken the time to like get to know.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Let's save. I really need to add a save option here. But yeah. Some DM mindset. I am God, you do what I say. Okay, we're gonna have some fun. Let's do our best. Oh, you me, I respect. Fuck with me. Not naming anyone Bard. The nice reality is that secondary thing that you named, but the reality is that usually it's option 1 or option 2 that you listed. The problem is, again, the respect aspect. A lot of people don't have respect for their DM, and a lot of DMs don't have respect for players. There was a campaign that I was a part of a while ago, and I had made a character who was kind of, their gender, they didn't really have one because of the race that they're playing. Like shifters don't, shifters have multi-genders, so it's not just like man and woman, boy and girl, so on and so forth, female, male. They have a lot more.
Nothing.
Oh god, I bet you your owner was probably one of the people who got smashed by the ship, so I don't think I can help you. But like, no. I left that campaign because he got upset. He assumed that my character's gender was female. He assumed that because I had put a feminine picture, in his words, feminine picture up of what I wanted my character to look like, that meant.
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away.
So, I left because you got upset because you didn't read my character sheet, which as the DM you're supposed to. So, yeah. DMs can make it not fun, players can make it not fun, people in general can ruin it.
I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpy, so I wrote you a story. It's about you. I hope you like it.
Alright, let's read this boy's story. Once there was a boy on a beach. He saw there was a harpy's nest. He was a very good climber. He wanted— oh god, this child can't spell. Good lord. He can't spell. Oh, bless him. He still wrote me a story for saving him, so we have to read it. Okay. Once there was a boy on a beach. He saw
Sorry about
there
that.
was a harpy's
You guys
nest.
find anything good today?
He was a very good climber. He
Don't worry.
wanted
In Baldur's
to
Gate,
climb to the top and steal
grow on trees.
from the harpy nest, but the harpy was very mean. She sang a song and the boy forgot what
I need new
what
pockets to pick.
I'm not shitting on the kid, I just think it's adorable. He has to be like elementary school age, like 7, 8 years old, elementary school age. And he wrote a letter. I'm not shitting on the boy, I promise. It's adorable. Get back to it. She sang a song and the boy forgot what he was doing. But then an adventurer passed by. The adventurer was very strong and killed the harpies in one blow and saved the boy. The boy was very cold and scared. He was standing in the water, so very cold. But the adventurer had saved him. The boy thought the adventurer was amazing. The boy wanted to be like the adventurer. He wanted to be strong and safe. Strong. Good lord, I'm sorry. You gotta give me a second. Reading this is giving me a bit of a migraine. Like, oh my god. He wanted to be strong and safe. Pebble. And never be scared again. Just like the adventurer. Okay, I'm glad we got through that because good lord, that was a bit, that was that was tough.
You're the first grown-up who's... You don't look so tough.
You could show a bit of gratitude, you little shit.
I had a feeling you'd be back. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpy. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk.
To be honest,
Anything else?
when you game with certain people,
been
you
a friend
usually
to
end up
us.
playing repeat
Come back
campaigns with
anytime.
them. So it's not like...
Until we leave now.
when you game with certain people, or like when you do campaigns with certain people, you tend to do those campaigns over and over again with those people. And they tend to be reliable too. And that's why you form bonded groups to do them with. Even if they have kids, even if they have families, they find the time to do them. And honestly, that's what I appreciate when you can find a good group to do it with. Unfortunately, most of my friends that I played D&D with were, well, are overseas. So you can imagine how difficult it is with the time shift to play with people who are overseas. Unfortunately, it makes it a hell of a lot harder. While playing with them in person had always worked,
Yes, I see. And is that...
it hasn't worked since I moved overseas and away from them.
Just now, no? When the goblins came, you saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe...
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins? Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again. Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend. To the goblins camped nearby, of course. I've been tracing their doings with great care. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it.
I'm gonna look at his inventory and read them, and then we will go and continue this. But I do have to use the bathroom, so just give me a moment. Oh shit, I don't have a thing set up. Oh man. Okay, hold on, wait. Okay. Let's get that set up real quick. Sometimes I forget that I don't have, let's see. There we go. Sometimes I forget that we don't, there we go. There. I don't... Hold on. Browser. Found a lot. Capture, that's that. Release there. Window there we go. Let's see. Copy filters. Oh, I just want to paste the... Why? Oh, good lord. I really need to fix this. But no, I'm going to, go to the bathroom really quick. And we're gonna take a short break. If I can figure this out. Window capture. So where the fuck is the window capture? Video capture. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh god, I should have set this up before I started streaming. Hold on. We're almost there. Promise. Okay. What are the options with this? Let's see, properties. I should have done this before. Well, I'm gonna have to go without that for right now. Okay, so I will be back again. I just have to pee. I'll figure that part out once I'm done, but you know, give me like 2 minutes to get hydrated and to pee, and I will be right back. give me... Oh, thank you for the follow. Also, give me 1 second. I am just getting myself water, and then I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Alright. Alright, what is this? The Whispering Promise. Blessed Mercy. When you heal a creature, it gains... That sounds incredibly useful, but I feel like there are better things I'm gonna find in chests. Like, I feel like maybe I can find something better, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Dark vision, speak with the dead. Speak with the dead? Allowing it to answer up to 5? You're only 150 gold, which I can spare. Let me get Scroll of Sleep and also Scroll of Featherfall, because those are gonna be useful. And also Thieves' Tools. Let's just buy all this shit. I can already speak to animals, so I don't need that. I'm debating. Holy shit, how much of my gold did I give him? Oops. Okay, let's see. The promise. I'm still debating on that promise of Whispered Wing. Gale can use that, but I feel like maybe later. Maybe later.
I'm sorry.
Have you lost your sense? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a
what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest.
Yeah, you seem like the world's biggest asshole, so I really don't... You seem like the world's biggest asshole. I feel like it'll be easy to deal with you. I don't really want to be on your side. Let's see.
Girl, you mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
What the hell?
No. The tiefling
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
I don't know what to do because I didn't think I was gonna fail that, and now I need to figure out how to redeem my save with a roll that's not shit. But I feel like I'm gonna get a shit roll. Okay, let's see. Listening heart powers. These are you. Let the child go so she can get the word of others of your might. I don't like either of those. Thank you! Jesus Christ!
It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila...
Whoop! What happened to my audio?
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Couldn't agree more.
A devil child! One who tried to steal from us! Yet she failed. That's what matters.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps Goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessed. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid.
We might as well have lain on the ground.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago. What will you people want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
I would like to think that I make these decisions if I was tossed into this world with absolutely no warning. I'd like to think that my character is a pretty accurate reflection of my decisions.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
This medicat.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Please. I'm resting.
The bird says nothing.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I will remain. I have a vested interest in the outcome.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
But I wouldn't take wyvern poison even if we do begin to turn.
Better a quick draft than ceremorphosis, nonetheless.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontier.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Then let's find him. Time is short.
Forget Halsin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
That might be worth a look.
But not too badly. I can't even see a lock to pick.
What now? Neither seen nor heard. What fun. I can't even see a lock to pick.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You see a sharp intelligence behind its eyes. Is it a familiar or another druid enjoying their wild shape?
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood.
Hello, all new
Teachings
people.
of the Tree Father.
Welcome to my stream.
Do you agree? Words I hear. You showed great I want you to provide your services to They're to be gone before final prayer. The Viper must strike. Then they get out.
You are the worst kind of person, and I hope once I find Halsin, he, wrecks you sideways. Because, you are truly an awful person. Like, the hell? What how did you even become the leader? That's my question. Like, I'm sure there are other people who are probably better suited for the job, and somehow she became the leader, so I'm not... Like, I don't understand... how?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what wolves... There must be something...
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Sympathy will not lead us to purity.
Kitchoki. Fine.
Thanks. What do you want from me? On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
No hard feelings.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night. Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
Alright, yeah, no problem. Have a fantastic day at work. I appreciate you joining my stream. It's always lovely when I get to see people I'm mutuals with or friends with. So thank you. I really did. I hope you have a wonderful day at work, and I hope to see you later. I'm gonna try to stream every day between, like, I know it's a weird time, but for me, I go to work super early, so I go to work at like 4 in the morning, and then I'm home by like 12:30. So I'm gonna stream when I come home and then probably go to bed. So for me, my normal time is going to be streaming like 12:30 to 4 o'clock. So if you can catch me at any one of those times, then feel free to stop by. But yeah, I hope you have a good day at work. And again, thank you, Dingus, for joining my stream. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I'll join unless I've passed out, because usually I go to bed by like 5 o'clock, just because I have to work the next day. It's become a sleeping habit, so...
The creche holds the Zafisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
I'll look out for your stream, though. I'll make sure I look out for it. So, I'll look out for you later. Again, thank you for joining my stream. I really appreciate when anybody joins who I'm either friends with, whether you're new or you're coming by or whoever you are. I'm just happy for the company. So, again, have a great day at work.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Hi, Cat. Ah, I see you finally joined. I'm doing a little bit of a longer stream today, so I'll be on until 4. I appreciate you joining me. Welcome. Welcome.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill them too?
You, move!
If you can't stay for very long because your head hurts, I completely understand. I get constant migraines and sometimes I cancel my streams because I have migraines. So, I appreciate you joining, and that's all that matters. It's just the fact that you said hello. Hi! Also, welcome first time chatter. Welcome Claw. Yes, I am a fellow migraine sufferer. It happens due to my caffeine addiction. Lack of caffeine really fucks me up, so like... Yeah, lack of caffeine really fucks me up. So I typically get migraines if I don't have coffee for like 3 days. But yeah, if you need to like go lay down, I know that if you drink a bit of tea, not black tea, but like green tea helps. Eating a bit of chocolate helps, but it has to be dark chocolate. Migraine cures for me are typically... I can't upgrade. Oh shit. I can't level up because I'm because I'm in dialogue and I really needed to do that. Just a real quick thing, because I am a fellow migraine sufferer. There are some natural things you can do to relieve the migraine that doesn't involve you taking in caffeine. And those are, let's see, I know I can remember this, I promise. One of the recommended things is caffeine, because drinking a cup of coffee has helped with headaches and migraines, only because the caffeine kind of, it does something to you serotonin wise and helps your brain muscles kind of stimulate. There is something called fever few. That's like fever, like you have a fever, and then few, like you have a few. Fever few is a more folk-like medication, or like it's a folk-like tea that has a natural property that gets rid of migraines. Lavender's a good thing, peppermint, rosemary. Those are usually the best herbs for migraines. as far as if you don't have a lot of those though, there are certain kind of foods that can help. Salmon, spinach, shiitake mushrooms, almonds, chia seeds, eggs, lentils, pomegranates. All of these things do really, really good. Yeah, feverfeed doesn't work on everybody, but these are just a couple of things that typically tend to work for a wider range. Oh, if you have watermelon, that is a key, like an absolute best solution because it helps with you being dehydrated. Bananas help give you more energy when you have migraines. Watermelon gives you that fluid back that your body is trying to prevent you from having because your brain is on fire. Seeds and nuts help you replace that magnesium and fiber that you lost when you have a migraine. Herbal teas help lessen those symptoms. Coffee, obviously we know, can stop it. Chocolate, dark chocolate or milk chocolate with light sugar can help you ease caffeine withdrawal if that's what it is. And then berries, any berries of any kind, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, these can relieve the pressure that you feel in the front of your face where your eyes are and where your nose is. It's like a sinus pressure reliever. Same thing with mushrooms. Mushrooms can help you with the guttural health, like being nauseous and hungry. So I've gotten migraines since I was like 7 years old. I'm now 33, I'll be 34, so it's been a lifelong thing. And the shitty thing is that scientists and doctors don't know why we get them. Also, here's a tip, and I know it sounds really gross. Broccoli helps prevent menstrual migraines, and yogurt helps hydrate you as well and gives you guttural health from lack of eating when you do have migraines. I think I know way too much about migraines than I actually should. But yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm so sorry. I almost forgot to the person. Claw, I am so sorry. I do this for every new person. I know you really haven't been in my stream. You just got here, so you haven't been in my streams. But I'll try to give everybody who joins a little bit of a shout out. But yeah, no, yeah. Kat, if you have to go and lay down or you can't like stay and function because it's your migraines that bad or you just have a headache, I understand and I appreciate you for just being here. Now, let me focus on the game. Good lord, that was a rant and a half. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. On the skin of my fucking teeth. On the skin of my teeth. Good lord. My rolls have been bad today.
I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even you...
Tiring business, isn't it?
I just
All this
saved your
travelling and adventuring.
ass.
Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we?
It's
Survived
been...
some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. The way we got that boy out of a harpy's clutches. In short, I've grown to trust you.
It's been 2 days. We've been on the road for 2 days. We've been to one city together. And you've gained my trust because I pulled you out of the stone and we went to one city. You're not good at making decisions for safety.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. Except for my cat. You see,
of course you have a cat.
This condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
I don't know how your story plays out, and I really don't know if I should trust you. However, you're one of my favorite boys, so I'll help you. I will help you.
You have my thanks.
But this better
fear
not.
not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
You better not consume all of my magical shit.
What's on your mind? You're enterprising I do not yet need to consume an item.
Like, I feel like you might consume all my magical shit, and I'm not for it. But I want
something over there.
Like, I'm not for you taking all my magical shit. But oh right, I've got to level up.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
We have to level up before I forget. Okay, let's see. What do I get for leveling up again? Flame Sphere? Summon a flame sphere that damages nearby enemies and objects. You can move the sphere. It emits a bright light. Ooh. Ooh. Call forth a veil of shadows and silence that gives you and all nearby can. Ooh. I don't know what to choose. And fuck, druids have a lot of things that I like as far as class-wise, and I really, really want to choose. I might need a minute for my character, only because I want most of these spells. But like, okay. So I'm gonna keep Speak with Animals. And I was trying to do more of an elemental thing. So we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep, let's keep that. Let's see. Flame blade. Lesser restoration, cure a creature from disease, poison, nope. Protection from poison, pass without a trace. I want the flaming spear. Spike growth. I do want entanglement because I realize that my character without good armor is gonna be really low leveled. So I'm gonna have to like try to build a solid character that's not like too bulky and tanky, but one that can still do the elemental stuff. And also, I want Moonblast, because I know what Moonblast does based on when I've played campaigns myself. Let's take a... What does this do anyway? Throw a shard of ice that deals, it explodes, cold damage, anyone nearby. Oh, cool. Okay, so if I do Flaming Sword, I have to do close combat. And while I really like that, I'm a distance person, so most of my skills and stuff, I want to have like magical properties that leave me at a distance. Arcane Trickster, Assassin, Thief. Thieves use their skills in stealth and larceny to acquire whatever they wish with blah blah blah. Third story window. Arcane Trickster are rogues with a clever touch of magic, using illusion and enchantments to keep their opponents on the back foot. Assassin. You prefer to deal sublime punishment to a single foe at a time, not in a duel. Mind. Because a duel implies chivalry and you're too busy getting the job done for honor. I want to do the assassin, but at the same time I feel like Arcane Trickster is going to be more helpful for the class I'm trying to build, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see, and I want you to be deadly too. Prevent target from healing until your next turn, and undead target receives disadvantage. Acid Splash. So, you need to be more of an illusion person. Let's give you that, because your character is really frail. Okay, and this. Let's see. Charm person, let's see. I already have someone who has sleep. We're gonna go with Disguise Self and Charm Person. We're gonna go with Disguise Self and Charm Person. Because, again, if I'm trying to focus on making him more of a stealthy illusionist, I'm going to need him to have, like, a level of stealth, but also a level of... I want his charisma to be through the roof, because his main thing is dexterity, but also charisma for him is really low, which is really bad, especially since I want him to be... Yeah, okay, so let's see. You're really frail, so I'm gonna try my best. Okay, so let's see, what are each of these? Burning Hands, Chromatic Orb, Hurls, a Sphere. Oh shit, that's actually really useful. Especially for you. Okay. I think the next character, yeah. I'm not gonna keep Lizelle in my party for too long. I'm trying to look for another character. She's more of a big bulky tank and she's useful for picking people up. And also a couple of other things. So I need a tank. Let's see. Eldritch Knight, Eldritch under the magic supplements, weaponary, blah blah blah. Complex problems posed combat with one distinctly effective solution. You hit those really hard. Battlemaster. Battlemaster, the tactical superiority, complex maneuvers, experienced every... It's between this and also the Eldritch Knight, because Well, this and champion. This and champion. Because I want someone who hits hard until I find the other person, but I can't change these once I set them. I can't change them. Battlemaster are paragons of tactical superiority, combining combat, maneuvers, and experience in... God, this is hard. So I get superiority dice and gain 3 passives, but then with champion I get improvised critical. I'm gonna go with champion because I need a hard hitter until I get to that place. And because Gale is a wizard, I need him to hit hard with magic, so... But I also need him to be kind of useful when it comes to healing. I'm gonna take magic missile, but I'm also gonna take protection from... Actually, let's see. Shatter damages all creatures and objects nearby. No. Misty Step, surrounded by sun, teleport you. That's a good one to have. I want to keep sleep. I don't need that one. I think maybe magic missile. So they can resist the laugh, but they can't resist sleep. I'm gonna keep sleep and I'm gonna switch out the other one. So this way, now we have a more even, steady level party. There we go. Now, let me save because I did all of that and it's all just... I had to use a little bit of... I had to think about what I wanted to end just go through. I'll come back for you. Calm down. Okay. So, we...
Quiet.
Need to go on lead.
Glowing eyes are so rarely a good sign. Best tread carefully.
If I split them up... I wonder.
Oh, this was more fun when he was screaming.
Okay, so his sneak isn't affected by magic. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one wants this damn weapon. Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Rogue's got to be full of magic.
Surprised you spotted me.
Taking my time in the shadows.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Ooh. Wait, so I can can throw a ball of anything. Okay, so let's see. You don't have any resistances. You don't have any resistances. Let's try this. Let's do a ball of... What are goblins typically weak for? Let's do... Oh, so if they're surprised, they can attack. Okay, good to know. If they're surprised, their attacks are way weaker. Okay, that doesn't work. Blade Ward. Can I hide?
Time for a new approach. Let's get this over with.
I need healing.
What the fuck?
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I don't really understand why I can't, like... Whatever. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Am I in acid right now? Shit, I'm in acid. Okay.
Patience wanes.
Let's spill some blood.
No, because you guys are proficient in poison for some reason. Maybe not. How the fuck did I miss that? Ah! I imagine it's probably gonna take you like an hour to feel better, but I hope you at least can start feeling better.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Also, I'm a little nervous to rest because I know that when you rest, you lose. Things happen. When you rest, things can happen, and I'm not all for things happening while I am unable. Wait, so where are the statues? Because that, to me, seems a little bit more important.
Don't touch me.
Than trying to figure out... So I need to find the statues first. How is that too high?
Should be easy.
Like... How? How did you fail? I'm very upset right now.
No one stopped me yet.
That is some high quality bullshit. That is some high quality bullshit. No, I don't want to loot you, but I do need to bring you back to life.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
So you're just gonna pretend like you didn't just die? So we're just gonna pretend...
Be wary. This place is trapped.
You know what? Let's... Cause you already low health. You already low health. What is that? Hold on. What stuff is that? Nature snare, fly trap. Chance to ensnare target if it is not a plant or a beast. Oh my god, I need that on one of my characters, but I don't know which. You can keep the spell. Probably do you a lot more good than it'll do me.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Do you ever wonder if you've eaten or not? Like, sometimes you forget to eat. My question is, can Lae'zel pick him up? Because I want to go find her. I want to go find the other tiefling who is a literal strong woman, and I want to like.
His breaths are shallow.
Can I not pick him up?
His breaths are shallow.
Can I heal him? I haven't met her yet. No, I haven't even gotten out of the druid. I haven't even gotten out of the druid thing. Do I have a healer?
Direct me.
Oh shit, I swear if I didn't add healing... You know, I think I have an idea on how to... I don't know how to wake him up.
I've got a long road ahead.
But I might be able to throw a healing potion at him. Will that wake her up? I'm gonna love her. I've seen her and I love the character design and I love the look at me twice and I'll murder you attitude. I love it. I love what I've seen. Can I throw... I need to separate the item. I want to split it by 1. And now if I throw this at you, will it heal you? I know she is. However, I've always been more partial to mask presenting people, so like mask presenting women or non-binary or like femme non-binaries versus like
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but
sorry,
they followed
I
me
saw
through
the
the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Oh no, you're not gonna give me a reward? Well, thanks. I just saved you. And you're not gonna reward me? Well, isn't that a load of crap? Okay, so, I'm partial to, like, femme presenting... How do I put it? I like femme presenting...
That's curious.
I like femme presenting... men? But also... Come on, jump down, jump down, jump down, jump down. Turn it off, turn it off. Come on, you're almost dead.
Fast. I must heal.
Good lord, that took so long. Much longer. Well, not like... What the hell? What the fuck just happened? I think I need to do like a long rest. I haven't. But like, the reason why I like the vampire is because he's a very,
have a lot on my mind.
I guess what you would call a feminine mask? I don't know how to explain it. I like pretty boys and I like handsome women. Let me open you. Why can't I open you? That's the best way to describe it for me. Or like ambiguous. I like them all. I don't know. I think maybe I also need a long rest because like, oof. I am I'm on my last leg here.
practically smell the filth.
Let me save real quick. And to prevent having so many saves, there we go. Now, I think I might need a long rest because, good lord, I am hanging on by the skin of my teeth, and I understand what happens as days go past, which is why I was trying to prevent myself from, like... I was trying to prevent myself from going on more than just, like, a couple of days.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, have showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night.
Also, to each their own. I realize that my choice of...
the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Like, I realize that my taste is not gonna suit everybody's taste. So, like, my favorite may not be someone else's favorite.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
And so on and so forth.
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might. As long as I pay, there will be peace. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond.
A fine evening. The moonlight shines warmly on her. Hideous. All of it. Would
You're
that I were
just...
doing battle up there, among the tears.
You are just the biggest turd in the punch bowl, aren't you?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousin's throats at the Vaj's command.
But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Why not? You've been to the Hells and back. Survived the crash. Survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. A delicious thought, but... the right moment. I'm sorry. I need to clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Oh, just bite me already. If you can't tell, can you guess my favorites? Can you guess my favorite? Don't mind me. Don't mind my don't mind me. Okay, so for this mission, I need to trade one of these.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
I need to trade out one of my party members, but I can always do that later. I'll do it later.
That Zaithisk you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
Okay.
An intricate device crafted by Millar.
So, I've pretty much explored everything here, except for whatever the fuck this is. So I'm gonna... Let's see, what do you have here? I need to speak to Good lord, I can't pronounce their name to save my life. Okay, so I have to go talk to, what's his name? Which means I have to go back through the fucking mud. So just gotta muddle through the mud, and I have to go talk to what's his name, and then I have to explore. There's a part I have to explore that I haven't yet. It's a big black spot on the map. Actually, I think there was a door over here. I think there was a door. I'm like 90, yep. I was correct. Okay, so this leads me to God knows where.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Is there like a lever I can pull? I don't think there's a lever. Okay, that was a waste of time. But I did find a door, so... I did find a door, so that's very useful. So I have to go back and speak to... Okay, so I have to deal with the goblin prisoner first. No, I want to talk to...
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. They'll peel your face off and nail it to a wall. I ain't scared of some god. Stick a dozen arrows in me and prick got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Booyog. The goblin word for magic. Primitive to a fault, but not entirely without merit.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am.
All I can
I'm gonna
see.
buy the heads of your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Someone there?
Oh, I can see that they're not as friendly as, like, you, obviously. Obviously. What is with these shit rolls? I'm getting nothing but bad rolls with this game today, and I don't know what it is.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Carefully now.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Happily.
Lazel, I don't care if you disapprove. I really don't.
Don't say that.
I'm just sad.
Your rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully.
Fuck, man. These rolls are getting me. Oh, okay. Oh! Oh! I finally
You are
got a good
persuasive
roll.
enough.
I finally got a good roll. Finally.
There must be something I can learn from it.
Your rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully.
Really? Ah, come on. Oh, come on, man.
Your words are futile. The goblin.
I don't want to fight. Oh, I should have saved before I... Okay. New plan. I think maybe... Who's best with I'm trying to think. I have a wizard, a fighter. I have a wizard, a fighter, and a rogue. And I'm feeling like maybe the rogue would be a good person for persuasion. However, like, I also know that his charisma is shit. Hold on. If I check the stats, then maybe... Okay, so my charisma is 13.
Assume nothing.
Her charisma is 8.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Your charisma is 12, and your charisma is 10. Let's see. I want to...
What to do?
I'm gonna leave
The
Lizelle.
Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better, his confidence is an asset. Chuk. You believe you can, as you say.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if maybe this guy... I forget what
The
he
Blade
is.
of Frontiers at your calling. That's the
Defender of the people.
I forget what his stats are, but I know that they're high. I think he's a warlock, so... Like, your charisma is so fucking high. Oh my god, okay. Alright, yep, you're coming with me. Okay, so I want you to be bulky. You need to replace the person we just lost, and you need to be bulky as shit. So let's see. X, which is bolt. Let's give you that. I need you to be bulky, so what can I give you to make you bulky? Repelling blast. No. One with the shadows. You learn how to cast one with the shadows. What does that do for me? Vanish into the darkness and become invisible as long as you stand still. So I can stand still. Beguiling. Invoke your patron's bewitching charm. You gain proficiency in deception and persuasion. So I need you to have that. Agonizing blast when you count the Eldritch blast. And let's also do one with the shadows. I feel like they're good. And then you're gonna level up again. Okay, so you need to be bulky. Brave enfeeblement. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Pact of the Tome. Your patron grants you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows, which allows you guidance, fish, mockery, and thorn whip. Ooh. Okay, so guidance. The target gains the ability to do a bonus. Thorn whip, vicious mockery. Insult the creature. It has disadvantage on its next attack. Those all seem good. Pact of the Blade. Let's see, dexterity and strength. I need you to be my backup bulk for right now. But it's good to have you be bulky anyway. So let's go free fucking goblin. But first I'm gonna talk to what's his name.
A mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may
Let's go talk to that one guy first. And if I talk to that one guy first, he should be able to help me. First off, let me save, because oh my god. Let's go talk to the one guy, get that mission out of the way.
How long do you think we've got?
You're uninteresting and uninspiring. So I should be able to talk to that guy first. Go.
I heard what happened. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. It's good of you to offer. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. We'll be ready to leave as soon as...
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
So I need to get my charger for my computer because my computer is on low power. So if you just bear with me, I'll be right back. Okay. It should be fine now. Alright, so we're down to the last 15 minutes of the stream. I accomplished quite a lot today, actually. I accomplished quite a lot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break out. We're gonna break her out now.
The waiting's getting to me.
And then for the next game, we'll head to the goblin camp that I keep hearing about, and we'll find the demon lady. Now, I'm gonna stream tomorrow as well, because weekend, you know, it's the weekend. I have a little bit of time this weekend. Usually I work.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me.
So,
Don't. They're gonna burn
since we've
this pretty place for the glory of the absolute. They'll peel.
Since we've already gone through these options, I'm just gonna skip our dialogue.
Got a hole. Could probably.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Then hurry up and do it.
So,
You teeth are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Very, very quiet. With ease.
so since we've already gone through the dialogue with her, and since I had to restart because I failed, we'll do this.
Out of sight.
I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save right now, so that way if I make a mistake I can just go about and then come back to it later. But yeah. I think I got a lot of stuff done.
I met your friend. Ready to go? Happily.
Now, because your charisma is so high, this should work.
Your rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully.
What the hell?
Your words are futile. The goblin will not be allowed to leave.
What's happening with these low rolls today? So I keep getting low rolls and I don't understand what the hell is happening, because every time I try to roll, all I keep getting is low rolls. You've seen this, I've seen this. What is happening right now? We'll try it again. If I don't get this roll and I don't get her out of here, because the last thing I want to do is I want to get her out of here. So that's the last thing on my list.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
That's the last thing on my list. So
You gonna open this cage or what?
So once I get her free, I'm going to... Oh, I already did the lockpick. Alright.
No one back home will ever
I
believe
met your friend. Happily. Lead the way.
Okay, so maybe this time I'll get a good roll. Let's save you. And I know, consequences of my own actions, I'm trying to play the game without redoing choices, but I really want to get her out.
I could use the target light. I've got food, water, my dagger.
Your rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully.
Oh my god, exactly.
You're persuasive enough.
Does it even open?
Your rescue attempt has been noticed.
Ugh.
Choose your next move carefully.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, thank God.
You're persuasive enough.
Thank God. Holy hell.
Ever heard of a vampire called Cazador? Well,
Doesn't ring a bell. Why? He's patriarch of the Tsar family. Nasty fellow, if the histories are accurate.
I imagine they are.
Ah, good to be free again, gotta say. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alright, so what missions do we still have? So, as far as missions go, I have only explored this specific area. I have this, and I wanna...
Enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gay?
This is the one I want to get to.
Sure.
So this is what
In
we will
silence.
do in the next game. I'm gonna play for a couple more minutes. I'll play for a couple more minutes. You're the one with the highest charisma, so I'm gonna need you to like persuade the shit out of people for
People
me.
up ahead. Something's wrong.
Autosave successful. Perfect.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Do you see what I mean about bad rolls? I've just
I'm
been
so
getting them
sorry.
constantly.
It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured, and I wasn't thinking.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. He will. He.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks. You! Brenna! Kill him!
God damn it. I thought that was gonna work. I thought I was doing good. Okay, so you guys, are you resistant to anything first off? You're not resistant to anything, which is good. Now, I'm gonna fuck up your day.
One can't always be a gentleman. Step to it.
And if I do this right, I can probably end them by the time that my last character fucks them up. Okay, let's see. So I should be able to end them.
Another fight. Let's go. Another step forward.
Okay, so let's see. And there we go.
So the tadpole allows us to influence others. How very interesting.
Influence, yes. But for better or worse. Until we know, I recommend a cautious approach.
You have the ability to manipulate people, make them bend to your every whim, and you'd be cautious about it? That's no fun. My point exactly. I'm so glad you agree.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
Need something?
Exactly. Plus, if I'm gonna die from the parasite anyway, I might as well just enjoy the powers while I have them.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Like, if I'm gonna die from the parasite, I might as well enjoy having it while I have it. Because what's the good of letting the parasite go to waste? What do I accomplish by just getting rid of it? I'll return to the owlbear cave later.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Because I have a sneaky suspicion have a sneaking suspicion that perhaps...
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
My bad, I lost focus.
You can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of illithid slime.
Sure, but think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
Look, he's a good boy! Look at the good boy! Shit. No, because of course I keep failing every check.
These worlds crawl with monsters. You could be one of them.
No, because of course I keep rolling really low. Can I get, like...
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
His name is Scratch.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care
Boy,
to
I
learn
want him so badly.
Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
He's the best boy. Okay, let's see. What was I doing? What was I doing again before I got distracted? Oh, he's the best boy. So next session, I wanted to find her. Next session, I wanted to find her, the big lady. But, I think I'll end my session by finding her, which I have. Ali, I thought you didn't play this game.
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
Me.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna play fetch with him once he's in the camp.
Oh, fuck me. It's you from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you.
Look, Calamity, it's your waifu.
Good. Great. Glad I don't have to kill you.
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that? Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are... Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down? Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good? I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on though. Looks like you got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
I've just been walking alone this entire time as if my party didn't get stuck across the river without me. That is a massive flaw. I've noticed that about this game, is that there's a massive flaw, and that massive flaw is that whenever you separate from the party or you have to jump or whatever, I've noticed a massive flaw being like, your party doesn't come with you. Okay, so I've cleared out, I still need to clear out this section here, which I'll get to. I just need to go back this way. I don't even know what's down here, but I want to clear, I would like to clear this entire map before I move on to like the next section, because I know you have to go somewhere, you're gonna get sent somewhere. You're gonna get sent somewhere. And
something over there.
Nope. I am done with small holes. It's it's definitely, I gotta switch out. So I'm gonna switch out.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
I'm gonna go to the owlbear cave.
The boar
and
seems
then
to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
God, every time I fucking shit roll, I swear to God. Every time.
Yes, I know. It's a waste of our time, and I'm done indulging you.
I really wish I'd passed that check. Hey look, it's you two assholes.
A hero at heart. Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Bet you will too. Contract cleverly left out, we'd be tits deep in these buggers. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, when the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. Yeah, and I do. If you want to play the hero, go ask the goblins nice. Come on. We're wasting time.
No time to rest.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the owlbear. I'm gonna go back to the owlbear entrance, because that's where I want to start off whenever I start playing again for my next episode. So I'm gonna go down, go back there, and save it. And then that's where we will start off next time. Is essentially where the hell? Ah, here we are. So this is where I'm gonna leave off. I do have to get going because I have some things I have to do, some adulting. So once it's done saving, save successful, perfect. So we are going to raid out to a friend of mine. I'm pretty sure that some of you have been here for when I raided her before. Dread Pancakes is wonderful. I absolutely love her. And her lives always keep me entertained. I've sat in there for hours because I am highly entertained. She's good spirits and she's good peoples. So if you sit tight, we can raid out to her, and she really does deserve all the stuff that she, like, all the follow she gets. She's good people, like really good people. So, but I'm gonna raid out to her, and yeah, I don't know when I'll be playing next, but you know, look out for me when I do. But thank you everybody who stayed for my life. I always appreciate all of you because all of you are absolutely precious for spending your time with me. So I'm going to raid out to Dread Pancake, and I just look for me when I stream, because it's more times than not just random. In all honesty, it's more times than not random, and I know I joined some streams, but I usually end up falling asleep because my work schedule is so goddamn tedious, and it's just been awful lately. So, hoping in the future that that changes. I'm about to start a new job. So with that new job, I'll have more time. I won't be working on the weekends. I'll be home like later in the afternoon, so I can do late night streams, which is always fun. But anyway, gonna raid out now. Have a lovely day, and just make sure you look out for me next time.